There we go. Well, good morning to all, or afternoon, or whenever the hell you view. Whenever you view this. I am my fun filled. I am Nerd Biker, and there's a cop. God damn it. Can't even do a proper monologue. Oh, he's going the other way. I'm clear. Well, I am bringing you guys on a fun-filled adventure to go get myself a pair of glasses. That does not sound as exciting as it needs to be, but I have no other choice because my new job requires it. And they changed up everything on my road, so now I gotta go down a completely different street just to be able to go that way on that road. But, anyways though, so, hopefully I can get y'all to like me more, but that's completely up to you. But that's not the point though. The point is that July 6th, as soon as I'm done trying to edit this video, or I'll just do a raw copy of it, fuck it, I don't care. Because I'm going to have plenty of time to figure that out. Can't figure that out now with the factor of kids being at home. Oh, that's awesome. I want to do that. Ooh, they are fucking hauling ass. Anyways, can't figure out my editing and all that. If you guys have any editing ideas, though, on what's good to use, because I am bringing my laptop with. Because July 6th, I am leaving for Melton Truck Lines to begin my job there, to start working for them. And I got to go through 8 days of onboarding, 21 days with a trainer, a week to 2 weeks on my own, and then I get to come home. And then, sorry I keep burping, I had a C4, I chugged it, because I needed energies for this today. But, other than that though, so I'm going to be going to Milton, like I said, and then after basically a month and a half of being gone from home, I get to come home, pack up, set up the truck how I want to set it up. I'm hoping that I get enough time home to do another moto vlog, because I'm going to make this one my first one, but I want to be able to do more moto vlogs as I go. I'll tell you what though, I mean, I like the fact, and you know, it's going to be a transition for me because I'm used to not being home because of being in the Marine Corps, but it's a little bit different when you got kids and everything else. But that's okay though. I'm going to do it while they're young. Goal is hopefully after a year to become owner operator. And then I gotta make sure my hair. Oh God. Okay, we're good. And I got a broken passenger peg that's fucking hanging. But anyways, so I'm used to being gone for months at a time. I figured I'd do it now while my son is still young, and I'll make it easier for him. Because eventually, like I said, I want to become an owner operator. Life can change in a year, but now with having a CDL license, I'm basically guaranteed on having a job anywhere that I want to go to. So, but I figured we'd take a nice long cruise down down to Naples, Florida, just so I can get a pair of glasses. I haven't worn glasses since 2015, so I haven't worn glasses officially in like 10 years. I've always had contacts, so, but it is a job requirement and everything else like that. I think also though, I'm gonna come back at it. That is the local mud park, Lazy Springs. I wish I had an off-road vehicle, but I don't. Because I need out, motherfucker. I need money to be able to do that. And I don't have any fucking money. So, quick backstory though on why I got my CDL. I got my CDL for the simple reason of the company I was working for. If you've seen any of my TikTok videos of me being on the job site, originally they were open. They were doing great. It was a company that was producing $53 million a year, and out of nowhere they went bankrupt within a month. Don't know why, don't know the specifics. I just know I haven't been paid by them yet. I am still waiting for the last paycheck to do that. But at the end of it is what it is. I went through 160 hours of school, which a lot of companies now are requiring anyone interested in getting their CDL or driving tractor, trailer, or going over the road, anything else like that. They are going to start requiring you to go through a mandatory 160 hours of classroom training before they'll consider you for hire. There are some companies that teach you on the job, but I'm not going to do that because some of those companies require you to be away for 3 months at a time. So I'm not going to do that, but I got a fun-filled packing list, everything else that I got to do. I still have to do a hazmat or I still got to do hazmat, any of that. So if anyone wants to help contribute, I'm going to put my Cash App down below. You know, help a brother out, you know, motorcycles are expensive, but I had to put a hiatus on a lot of different things just to be able to do this. But yeah, I think I'll do a lot of vlogs. Ooh, friends, hi, Bruno. But I'll do a lot of different things with the truck. Do plan on filming some of my progress with Milton. Probably some on-road videos. And then once I actually get back home, then we'll go through and we'll do a time lapse of exactly how I am going to set up my tractor, so then that way I'm prepared and I'm not spending a shit ton of money at home or on the road doing other stuff, because there's a lot of but there's just a lot of factors that go into it. But there, I want to set it up so then that way I can figure out how to edit videos. I can sit there and do play video games when I'm in the sleeping berth of the tractor. If you guys didn't know that, what is the name of it? That big fat end on a tractor trailer is called a sleeping berth. So if you're over the road or anything else like that, basically that's where the trucker sleeps. But I am going to set it up so that way I can play video games, I can relax after hauling. So, but Milton Truck Lines, the place I'm going to, does a lot of, that's my gun, okay. Milton Truck Lines will basically teach me how to do flatbed trucking. So I'm not doing a dry van, I'm not doing reefer trucking, and there are a lot of rules and regulations there. So again, if it is something that you are considering, then you can go for it. Now, I do know that at 18, you can get a CDL license. The only problem is, though, there's a lot. I'm pretty sure there are probably companies that will hire you, but they're at the same time, there are a lot of companies that won't because you're too much risk at a young age. So typically, a lot of companies will hire people at 21 and all that. But for me to make my goals happen to where I'm basically becoming my own boss, I want to do 1 year over the road. I'm an owner operator, go from there, get my own truck, get my own trailer. More than likely will probably be at least thing where I lease it. Then I don't have to worry about, my nose. Then I don't have to worry about as much as I would if it was, me going out and straight up buying a vehicle or a tractor like that. But I mean, at the end of the day, though, I know it's gonna better my life. So, but if I haven't introduced myself, because I know I haven't, I am Nerd Biker. So a little bit about me. I like the factor of being able to incorporate a lot of different technology. Even as old as I am, I like technology. I don't know why, I just do. But, turtle! But I like technology. I do like, I love anything collectible, TCG. I'm trying to currently find all the characters for One Piece, for Funko Pops. I do like my video games, so I do racing games. I do play GTA 5. There are a lot of bikes out today. This is a perfect time. Look, I'm making friends. Except I have no one around me to ride. But, so I do like any one of those, where was I at? One Piece. So no, I do play video games. I play, Forza. I like my racing games. Every once in a while, I'll dabble in MotoGP. And then, Corvette. Hi. I do have ADHD, clearly. Or ADD, whichever one it is. There's a little bit of tizzy somewhere. But I'm very much so about the whole factor of, is that more Corvettes? Nope, that's Porsche. Corvette. Hi. Anyways, Jesus fuck, what the fuck should I do all the Corvettes? Anyways, no, but I also play DayZ, so, I mean, I have a preference of what I like to play. Will not play Black Ops, because I'm not going to sit there and get in trouble for cussing out a fucking 12-year-old. That is not my style. But, yeah, other than that, though, welcome to the channel. It is fun to be me, and I'm sorry it is super random. But like I said, I am doing a complete raw cut until I can figure out how to actually edit videos. The only thing I haven't figured out quite yet, but again, if you're a parent, you know it's hard to figure stuff out with a 2-year-old, even if they take a nap. Little shit, but I love them. But yeah, other than that, though, I mean, I like technology, everything else. I have a couple friends that ride. They ride Harleys, but I'm just down to ride with anyone that wants to ride. So if you're in the Southwest Florida area, let's ride. Let's fucking do something. because I need more friends. But I'm also planning, there's some other things down the pipeline I want to do. So, covered my hobbies. Covered the fact that I'm becoming a truck driver. Or I am a truck driver, technically. I have a CDL license. Covered the factor that, like I said, I'm a nerd. I like technology. I love technology. I'll figure out any way to incorporate technology to make my life easier. I'm not going to be one of those people, though. I do not want. I have my own views. You have your views. I don't care if it's about the two-wheeled life. I don't mind the politics. I can't say I mind the politics. There are some things I agree with, some things I disagree with. But all in all, I'm not really going to go into politics. So if you're expecting that, you can exit stage left. Other than that, though, again, taking you on this fun-filled ride down to Naples just to go get my fucking glasses and talking to you guys about what I'm doing. If my audio quality sucks, that is because I'm a cheap bastard and I can't afford a Cardo, I think that's what it's called. I can't afford that. But I could afford a GoPro 13, so yay me. Anyways, but maybe a little aesthetics. So the bike I'm on currently at the moment is the 22 Lowrider S, 117 cubic inch engine, Milwaukee 8. We got 12-inch 8 hangers. I did not put them on. This is how I got the bike. So calm down. I'm eventually going to change this. Eventually going to change this because I miss my music, unless if I get a bagger. But I also am planning to get a street bike just to throw around with in case I don't have to take anyone on the back. But other than that, though, so 22 Lowrider has everything's basically stock, minus the handlebars and minus my my saddlebags, which are Fashion Supply saddlebags. The fun-filled sound that you're hearing. Let's see if you can hear it through the helmet. That fun-filled sound is my tags with zombie baffles that are made specifically for this bike. I like them. They are loud and proud. I'm sure eventually I will get in trouble for them, but for the time being, who knows? Other than that, though, this camera is sitting on a chin mount with LS2 helmet, and then, of course, my freak mount, which, honestly, at the same time, I love the freak mount because I've gone fast as shit with it, doesn't move, isn't slipping, or anything else, and I can look down at my phone, and I can look back up. I feel like if I put something here, like a RAM mount or anything else like that, I'm going to get distracted. But, yeah, needless to say, though, I need to upgrade my aesthetics because I like this helmet, but I want to be able to play music while I'm riding and talking. Or just riding in general, and then y'all can ride and hear it and realize, oh, hey, he listens to some really dumb shit. I listen to everything. I can't help it. I'm me. I'm a fucking 90s baby. Not any of this new bullshit. But, but, what else can I say? I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying the fact of doing my first vlog, so I don't know. What else can I tell you? So I am in Southwest Florida. Did not grow up here. Grew up in Minnesota. Graduated high school, left high school, went and joined the Marine Corps. From there, did my years in the Marine Corps, got out, met an ex-wife, had a kid with her, divorced that ex-wife, stayed down, moved all my stuff from Minnesota down to here, and am now. So, God, I am not in fifth gear. But, I mean, all in all, it's, it's a good thing. It's, I feel like if I would have stayed up back in my hometown, I would be in 20 times more trouble than I am currently at the moment. Or I shouldn't say moment. I would just be in a lot more trouble than I typically am. Ooh, friends. Hi. Hello. Not a person on a BMW wearing a hat? Okay. Anyways, I don't judge. When it comes to motorcycle clubs, and, I get it, you guys have your rules and all that. I'm not going to obey your rules, even though I ride a Harley. I don't care. If someone wants to go flying by me because they're having fun down the highway, go for it. I don't care. I'm not that guy. I just, you want to get out, you want to enjoy your two wheels, that's fine. Besides that, anyways, most guys that go out are having midlife crisis. They get a fucking motorcycle or a Harley, because, look at all the money I can spend on a Harley, which I get. I have a Harley. But we'll go into that later. But the most important thing is that most of those people are having midlife crises, and they don't ride. They don't. They ride on the weekends, or they basically traded their stuff to Sturgis, or even worse, they don't even have biker rallies the way that they're supposed to, because now they have to be kid-friendly. That is not what I grew up around. I grew up knowing the fact that I was not allowed to go with my parents to go to the biker rallies because they are supposed to be adults. That's it. But back to the whole club thing, I respect clubs in my own way, but at the same time, I'm not a part of the club, so don't expect me to follow your rules and guidelines, please, because I'm not. I was about that, and now I'm just at the point that I'd rather just make money and ride and have fun and not have rules that dictate what I can and cannot do. I will say, though, if there may be certain clubs I would join, but I can't say I wouldn't join, but there are. But at the same time, I enjoy riding too much and having freedom to wear what I want to wear without anyone judging me. So there's that factor. Big thumbs up on that. But other than that, though, I mean, we're, just like I said, I'm out cruising on this because I don't have a whole lot of time left to be able to cruise on it once I start working for a trucking company. But, I mean, I'm hoping, like I said, it will lead to the factor of getting my CDL. I have my CDL. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I think I'm rambling at this point. Are you turning? Fucking idiot. God damn, dude. You people in your cars need to use your fucking blinkers. You're there for a reason. My God. Happy, I don't understand how in the fuck you even got your license in the first place. I will say, though, warning, my content is not kid-friendly at all. I swear a lot, and I don't fucking care, because it is my First Amendment right. Am I probably going to get in trouble for it? Probably. I might. Do I care? No. I don't fucking care. I don't. But when it comes down to it, I don't know. You guys, if you guys do see my video and you guys want to see the more motor vlogs or what it's like working for a trucking company and eventually leading to me being the owner operator like I want to, and all that. You know, hit the like, subscribe button, you know, all that fun shit, or don't, whatever. But if you do want to see more of those videos, especially with the coming months and all that, definitely let me know in the comment section that you guys do want to see that. Ooh, catch the light. Because, I mean, I would like to do that, plus it's going to help out with the factor of boredom, in case if I start getting super bored out on the road, because I am going in as a solo driver. I am not pairing up with somebody, especially with a lot of companies, they like to pair you up with someone super fucking random, and I'm not about that life. I like my privacy, for obvious reasons, because I am walking around that truck naked if I have to. But, yeah, other than that, though, I mean, there's a lot of ideas. But there are a lot of ideas that I want to do. Oh, hi. Anyways, but there are a lot of ideas that I want to do. I eventually do want to, you know, probably try some streaming while I'm out on the road playing DayZ. Eventually, GTA 6, if Rockstar ever decides to actually put it out. But I also think that Rockstar should do more aesthetics for motorcycles instead of the stuff on GTA 5. And not to mention the factor that it would be great if you guys would allow lobbies to be more customizable, because I would really like the factor of not being killed by a 12-year-old every second that decides, because they're having a little hissy fit, that they're going to kill me. All just because of the factor of them having some fucking futuristic vehicle that can instantly kill me every chance I get. That would be great. Make it more realistic. I don't need, you know, you want a main storyline with some futuristic stuff, that's great. Let's do it that way. But don't make two different lobbies. One for that type of stuff where they parts content, you can do that shit. Another one where it's, you know, where people actually want to do RP, for God's sakes. And parents, quit letting your kids play GTA 5 and being little shitheads. Fucking something. Kick them out of the fucking house. Get them playing. I don't know. But, other than that though, but that is also a whole nother focus. So, it all depends on the type of truck I get, everything else. But I would like it to be super friendly where I can do some console streaming. So, if you guys know about that, put an X in the comment for all I give a shit. I don't know. But other than that, though, I mean, it's just, like I said, I am just ear to hear. If this kicks off, it kicks off. If it kicks off even more, because the truck driving's been great. But when it really comes down to it, I do see a lot of people where they post, you know, stuff on their bikes, and everything else. Well, it is what it is. I know it's a competitive world, but it's going to be worth it, I hope. Because no one's met somebody like me that likes to ride motorcycles, that is nerdy as fuck, and also works a blue-collar job. Which, come on, guys, I get it, we're blue-collar guys, but we have feelings, and we like nerdy stuff a lot of the time. Oh my god, do I want to take the fucking highway?